episode 2 of Port City Rising. My name is Alex Brooks. Alongside me is Garrett Chan. Garrett, we got a packed show here today. Why don't you tell the audience a little bit about what we have on tap?
Certainly will, Brooks. We got a pretty fantastic show in store for tonight. I know last show we talked about doing potential vlogs of different locales and landmarks across the Port City, but that will have to wait for a future episode sometime down the road. But for today, we got two very special guests from the Oswego State men's hockey team joining us tonight, and I'm super pumped for that.
I'm pumped too, Garrett. I am very excited of what we have today. We have the opportunity to interview them, and coming up on Port City Rising, we will have that exclusive interview with Oswego State men's hockey seniors Noah and Shane Bull. You won't want to miss it here on WTOP 10.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that boy.
Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on?
Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep. 10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
What? I should take your phone away.
No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters. Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
I'm gonna need that back.
No.
Kevin.
Welcome back to Port City Rising. We are joined by some very special guests from Brooklyn, Ontario, Canada, senior Oswego State hockey forwards Noah and Shane Bull. Guys, how are you doing?
Good, thanks for having us on.
Yeah, like Shane said, thanks for having us. It's going to be exciting tonight.
Well, we're very excited to interview you guys. You guys just came off of a victory against King's College. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Going back to preseason, I mean, we've been going at it since the beginning of August prior to leaving for our trip to Italy. So it's been a long preseason, but it was fun to get back in front of the fans at the Deb.
Yeah, like Shane said, obviously our first preseason game. I think we did a lot of things good that game, but it's great to be back. I know, like he said, we had Italy. That was kind of like a pre-preseason. But yeah, it's good to be back in the swing of things, and really excited for next weekend and obviously the season coming up. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. So how did it feel to be back on the ice this season in front of those fans? I know there wasn't a lot of fans as there usually are, but how did it just feel to just be back on the ice with the team?
Like our team says, I think we have like the best fans in college hockey, so it was awesome. We have a great Blue Line club. They help us out so much, so that's great too, before and after games. And it's just great to be back in the room and playing in front of everyone. There's nothing like it, so it's really good to be back.
Now, Noah, I was watching from afar. We were streaming the game on YouTube, catching you guys facing King's College on Saturday. Could you take me into the 2 goals you scored during that game, kind of just your overall vision when you were out on the ice and making those 2 scores?
Yeah, so my first goal, it was actually off a face-off play. My winger, AJ, came down the wall, and I kind of slid up high slot, and I saw an opening, so I kind of got a quick shot off, and luckily I saw below his, I believe it was his glove, so I was able to get a shot off quick. And then, yeah, for my second one, the puck was dumped in. I was able to get the loose puck by their defender, and I just did a quick wraparound. And as you can see, I was just able to get a 5-hole. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. So.
Truly excellent stuff. You guys are absolute wizards on the ice. I bet if I take a step on the ice, I'd probably be slipping, just going for a swing of the puck, and I fall and slide, but that's neither here or there.
Yeah, definitely. So take me, well, actually, I'll go to a question about the goals for this season for both of you. I know that, you know, it's your senior year, it's your last year, maybe the last year here for your Oswego college career. Just tell me into what a goal for yourself and then also the goal for the team.
Yeah, personally, I feel like the team goals are bigger than the personal goals, but also your personal goals help the team. So for me, it's just showing up to the rink every day with a smile on my face, bringing a positive attitude and just being there for the guys. But when it comes to team goals, I know Noah can talk about this too, but it's kind of the same goals we've had in mind for the past 2 years, which is to win a SUNYAC championship, and from there, obviously become a national champion. So I think we put a lot of preparation and hard work into this preseason, so I think this year we can get it done, but it starts with every game and having the right attitude.
Yeah, just to add on to what Shane said, obviously our goal this year as a team is to win the SUNYAC. As you know, the past 2 years we made it to the finals. We're just really close. We just got to get past that hump. But yeah, we've really had a hard off season and preseason, which I think will pay dividends later in the season. And then just for a personal goal, like Shane said, obviously the team comes first. But for me, it's just kind of rebound and go off of how I did last year. Just bring the same energy and everything I did last year. That's pretty much for me, just to help the team win. So.
Awesome. You were talking about last year and how you were playing in front of this crowd. Whiteout Part 2. Weren't able to get the job done. Tell me into what the feeling of last year went with that game.
It was kind of pity. It's not what we wanted. Obviously, it was a close game, it being 2-1, and we scored a goal with 30 seconds left, I believe. But it wasn't the result we wanted, but the atmosphere of the whole game was something I'll always remember. Obviously, we wanted to win, but I think that'll put a lot of pressure into us going into this year against Plattsburgh again, obviously in the whiteout game, and potentially even seeing them in the finals again. So I think it'll be good. Yeah,
Shane, he summed it up perfectly. Like you said, the whiteout 2.0, that was awesome. Fans brought a lot of energy. It was disappointing. We kind of felt bad that we didn't get the win for our fans, but I think this year's the year. So like Shane said, just keep on doing what we're doing this year, and hopefully we'll get a better outcome.
The optimism and momentum certainly high. Kind of just going back to last season, you guys were just very strong throughout. You guys came out of the gate strong, able to have that sustained success. So last season, what was some things you guys learned, not just as a team, but as players, as you took the ice, faced these really tough opponents down the stretch?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing from last year was just the whole part of being consistent. When you think about every game's important, and you should play like it's your last. That being last year, we lost a couple games that we shouldn't have, and that potentially did lower our risk at getting a bid to the national championship. So I think just going with the mindset of being ready to go for every game and playing it like it's your last with a full 60, I think that's something we have to focus on this year.
Yep. You just got to treat every game the same, no matter who your opponent is. That's Coach Ed and Coach John tell us every game. That's something we really got to focus on this year. And like Shane said, consistency. We have a really short season. It goes by really fast, so every game matters, especially when you're trying to get a bid and obviously win the SUNYAC. So, yeah, we just got to bring the same effort and intensity every game this year. So that's something we definitely learned.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. What game, right, you're facing off against all these games this year. You know you have Plattsburgh, you know you have Jenny, you know you have Buff State. What is the one game that you're circling on your schedule? I feel like I already know, but I'm just going to ask, what game are you circling on your schedule this season?
I think for me it's our home opener against Hobart. Obviously they were the national champions last year, and obviously that's our first one of the year, so that will kind of set the pace to see where we are at as a team, and I think Coach Ed's fired up about it, as we should be, so I think that's the one I think I'm going to circle.
Yeah, that's an obvious answer too, but something for me and Shane, actually, a game we have circled is a game we have in Christmas against Concordia, University of Wisconsin. Our oldest brother Tanner, that's his old school. He played there, so that'll be a pretty special game. I know Tanner and our other brother Chris were huge in us in becoming to play hockey and becoming hockey players. So that'll be a pretty special game for us. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. I know that I was kind of surprised that you weren't saying Plattsburgh because obviously from last year, but yeah, definitely. What is your expectations for this season?
Yeah, I'll start it off. I think we have pretty big expectations this year. As you guys know, we have a really big senior class this year, so I think with all the experience we have this year and just the core group of guys we have some great leaders on our team. The coaches have really instilled a really good culture this year as well, so I think we have really big expectations this year, and hopefully we get a different outcome. So.
I know, like at the start of the season, right now with the preseason action going on, there's always this optimism. There's always a lot of positivity in the air. So right now, just what's the team morale? What's it like in the locker room? How are you guys getting on each other's nerves? How are you guys push each other's buttons? Obviously, in a playful sense.
Like Noah said, I mean, we are a very veteran team. I think there's 15 seniors, I believe, or something like that. But it's just we have swagger, obviously, but we're also very humble and we believe in one another. So I think this year, it's just like I said, to take it game by game, day by day, practice by practice, and just continue to get better every day.
Yeah. Also, I think a lot of the guys, when we come to the rink, we all have smiles. We're happy to be there. We have a really great facility here. We love coming here. We're really fortunate, and we're very thankful for that. So, yeah, it's always fun coming to the rink, and I think that really translates to like the off-ice culture and on-ice, how we're so tightly knit together. So I think that really helped us this year.
Awesome. I know that there's a lot of new players that are coming in. Who do you feel will make a first-day impact out of all those new players or someone who's returning?
Well, I think you could go around the whole room and look at each individual and say that they could bring something to the table for our team. But personally, for me, the player I'm most excited about is probably Thurston Francis. Obviously, last year with what he went through, having to miss the entire season due to his Achilles getting injured. So I'm excited for him, and I know he's had a very good offseason. So I'm looking forward to what he brings to our D-corps this year, and I think he'll do exceptionally well.
Yeah, a lot of the new guys we got this year, either transfers or freshmen, they're great. They fit in really well. Obviously, everyone will help our team this year, so I'm really excited for all of them to see what they can do this year as well. So, yeah, like Shane said, I think you can go around the room, everyone can bring something, so it should be a really fun year.
You certainly talked about the young guys certainly getting their feet wet into the Oswego men's hockey program. But let's go on a little time machine for you guys. Kind of go a little bit a few years back. When it comes to Oswego, what was the thing that stuck out? What made you choose the shores of Lake Ontario?
Yeah, throughout our junior hockey career, we always kind of had Oswego circled on our radar of schools to come to, obviously because there's a lot of alumni that we knew of prior that came to this school. I believe one of the names was, I could be wrong, but Chris Raguzzo. He was a defenseman here. He played for the Whippy Fury as we did, so he always, well, I think we reached out to him a couple times, and he always told us that this was a good spot. And another big thing just being that it's close to home. It's only 4 hours away from us, so obviously our family and friends can come down for weekend games and come support us. So. Yeah,
obviously those are two big reasons for me as well. I think a lot of the reasons we came here for me and Shane are the same, but also when we visited, obviously what we have here is awesome. We're really thankful for it, but also when we came to visit, when we first met Coach Ed, Coach Whitelaw, Elise, our trainer, everyone here was super nice. Grazo as well. They were awesome, super kind. And going around campus, we just loved the smaller campus. The people here were awesome too. So it just seemed like the perfect fit. I think right when we visited, I think we kind of made our choice right away, Shane. So yeah, those are the reasons why we came here.
And it's awesome that you guys are brothers and you're going to the same school and you're playing on the same ice. That's awesome. What is something that you would say as, the welcome to Oswego hockey moment? There's always that moment where, for students it's welcome to Oswego, but especially for you guys, welcome to Oswego moment.
I think for me, I think it was 2 years ago. I think it was our first preseason game. I was fortunate enough to get the first goal of the season. Obviously, it wasn't the prettiest goal, but I think it went off my skate or something. But that was kind of eye-opening for me, and it was a pretty packed game, so that was cool to see. But I think another thing would be is obviously our first whiteout game with that atmosphere. I think that was something that was exciting and something that I'll always remember.
Yeah, I think I have to go with Shane there. The whiteout games, there's nothing like it. It's so special. I remember seeing all the white towels or shirts in the stands, just the fans going crazy. It was awesome. So I'll definitely remember that for sure. Each year it's always great seeing those games, being in them. So this year those games will be awesome too. So
You guys talked about the rowdy Oswego faithful. If you had to narrow it down to one word to describe the fans of the Oswego State Lakers, what would that be?
I would have to say rowdy.
Rowdy.
Yeah.
There you go.
I would have to say just one of a kind. They're awesome. That's what I would say.
There
So,
you go.
yeah.
Oh, awesome. As you guys go on the road and play all of these different opponents and go to different venues, what do you think separates Oswego from all the other teams this season?
You want to hop in here?
Yeah, I can go. I think.
Question,
Yeah, I
Brooks.
know. Putting you on the spot here.
You put him on the spot.
I apologize.
No, I think for us, something that's really going to set us apart this year, I mentioned earlier, just our off-ice training. We have an awesome strength and conditioning coach, Mark. He provides us these programs that really stick to them throughout the summer and throughout the preseason. And I think Shane can attest to it. It really pays dividends. We feel faster, stronger. A lot of the guys have really taken their diet seriously this year as well as in the classroom. So I think, although it's not directly related, I think it'll really help us out this year and kind of set us apart.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for sitting down with us, but it's going to be enough of just us talking. Let's have some fun as we'll put the Bull Brothers Oswego hockey knowledge to the test. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Port City Rising on WTOP 10.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Jill
Should
told
we
me it
tell
was
him?
Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
It's Al Roker.
Welcome back to Port City Rising. We are joined by two members of the Oswego State men's hockey team, senior forwards Noah and Shane Bull. Now we enter the fun, entertaining part of the show. Is that right, Brooks?
Oh yeah, I'm very excited for this. I'm hoping you guys can be excited. We're gonna get into some Oswego trivia right here. So I'll ask the first question. When was the last time the men's team won a SUNYAC title, and who did they defeat? Shane.
I want to say 2013 Plattsburgh State.
You got the year, you didn't get the opponent. It wasn't Plattsburgh. Noah, do you got one?
He got the year. Was it Geneseo?
It was Geneseo. 2013 Geneseo.
1 point for Noah.
1 point for Noah. So the second question, Who made the lone shot for the Lakers in the SUNYAC championships last season against the Plattsburgh State Cardinals? Yeah.
Tommy Cahill.
Tommy Cahill. That was correct.
All right, let's do question number 3. We're all tied up here at 1. When was Coach Gosick's first year as a head coach? Noah.
I want to say 1989.
No, it was. It wasn't. He might have been a assistant coach, but he wasn't the head coach in 1989. Yeah.
2009.
Nope, it wasn't 2009. You guys can keep.
We're rapid fire here.
Rapid fire. You can keep asking, or you can keep.
Head coach. I want to say maybe like 1999 then.
Close.
1998.
The other way.
2000.
Nope.
1997.
Nope.
2001.
Close.
2002.
Keep
2003.
Oh boy.
Oh wow, you guys got it at the same time. All right.
Let's give them both the point.
Let's give them both a point. All right.
Sorry, Eddie.
You guys are still all tied up. All right. So next question. What year did the Deborah F. Stanley Arena open? Yeah.
2010.
Was it 2010? No.
You wrote the question.
No, it was not 2010.
I'll take a guess.
Yeah.
2007.
Close. Very close.
2008.
The other way?
2006.
Yep, 2006. All right.
All right. Last chance for Noah to tie things up. We talked about John Whitelaw earlier. What years did he play as an active member of the Oswego State Lakers?
I don't know if this is right. 07 to 2007 to 2011.
Very, very close on that one. Not exactly.
Would it have to be 1 year up, 2008 to 2012?
Still very close. Very close here. You guys are right on it.
2009 to 2013.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay,
Got
that
it.
was one of those.
All right. Shane wins this round of the festivities. All right, let's do some Wordle. So the way this game goes is right here I have 3 players down on my paper, both from the men's and women's Oswego State hockey team. So what you guys going to do, you can start off with their year, they go to position, guess their name, and then we'll just rapid fire from there. All right, so let's start off with number 1 from the men's hockey team. Let's start with year. See how well you guys know your fellow teammates.
He's
Can you,
number
like-
1?
What was that?
You say he's number 1?
Like number or? I'm just doing it based off their class, so freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. So let's go with that.
Junior.
No.
Freshman.
No.
Senior.
No.
Sophomore.
Not sophomore. All right. Forward. So maybe that would narrow it down just a little bit.
I'll let you go first here.
Forward, sophomore.
No way, if you know it, you could just jump right in.
Yeah, you can.
Take a shot in the dark here. Connor Gato.
No.
Nope.
Brett Fudger.
Yes.
There it is.
So the first point goes to Shane. Now let's go to the second player on the men's hockey team. Go right ahead.
Senior.
No.
Freshman.
No.
Junior.
No. Got another sophomore.
Sophomore.
Okay. Matthew McQuaid.
No.
Kyle Shell.
No.
Connor Gato.
No.
Sophomore.
I think here.
No, you got to get back in this
I
game
know.
here.
Shane's beating me by a lot. Trying to think here.
Brandon Milberg.
No. Good guess.
I was about to guess that.
Jonathan Bala.
No.
What am I missing here? Come on, no, you gotta chime in here.
I know. I'm thinking. I got my thinking cap on.
Initials are, I'm pretty sure that this will give it away, but initials are DS.
Oh, Drake Semrat.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sam.
All right, last player for the men's hockey team. Let's start with the year.
Senior.
Yep.
Whew, there's a lot.
There's a lot of seniors.
Yeah.
Quinn Warmouth.
No.
Tyler Flack.
No.
Rocco Andriaki.
No.
Connor Sleeth.
Bingo.
Ah, there it is.
There you go. Noah's on the
I'm
board.
I'm on the board.
So that does it for the men's side. Now let's go to the women's ice hockey team. Let's start with number 1. So go right ahead.
Senior.
No.
Junior.
No.
Sophomore.
No. So we got a freshman.
Freshman. Whew, I don't know.
Can we ask like position?
Yeah.
Forward.
No.
D.
Yes.
I'm not familiar with all the names, so I'm going to have to think here.
Defenseman, freshman.
I might need a hint.
First name starts with an H.
Man, why'd you have to stump him like this? Come on.
This was probably the hardest one. I asked Brummer, our VPB guy, to give me a number for their uniforms, and that was the one that came up. So Helen Van Dam was was the first one. So let's go to number 2.
Junior.
Yes.
Forward.
No.
Defenseman.
Yes.
Lauren Schill.
Bingo. First.
Oh,
Wow.
It's all tied up,
Yeah.
I believe.
Right.
This is for everything.
It's for all the marbles here.
All the marbles.
All the marbles.
Let's do it.
Final player. Let's go number 3.
Senior.
Yep.
Sophia Kirikasis.
No.
Rachel Corbett.
No.
Ashley McGrath.
No.
Forward.
No.
Defenseman, obviously, or goalie?
No.
Goalie. Lexi.
No. Noah, you said the name earlier, and it has a similar first name, but almost there.
Almost there. Let me think.
I don't know the other goalies' names. I'm trying to think, though.
You know what? I'll just give it to you guys. Rachel Brace.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But we're at a tie right now.
We are at a
So
tie.
I have one player in my mind right now. Let's do it really quickly. So go right ahead. Men's ice hockey team.
Senior.
Just say the name. Rapid fire.
Okay. Connor Smart.
He read my mind.
I'm the winner.
Wow.
Shane Bull took
He
it.
read my mind. That's crazy.
Wow. Yeah.
That's phenomenal.
Wow.
Not only can he absolutely kill it on the ice, but he's also a great mind reader. But I mean, once again, thank you guys for joining us on Port City Rising. We had a blast. Any lasting thoughts for Oswego faithful before you guys head out?
No, I just want to thank you again for having us on. We had a blast, and you guys do a great job here, so I appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks for having us on. This was a lot of fun. Sorry we got stumped a little bit on the questions there.
It's also a little bit my fault.
Yeah, it's part of our faults, but
no, but yeah, this was great. And to the faithful, best fans we have, go Lakers, and can't wait to see you at the Deb.
Could have not said it any better.
I couldn't have said it any better either.
That does it for episode 2 of Port City Rising. Once again, huge thank you to Shane and Noah Bull for taking time out of their Tuesday and joining us on the show. Be sure to catch Noah, Shane, and the rest of the Oswego State men's hockey team this Saturday as they host Alvernia University for some preseason action. And on Friday, October 27th, the Lakers kick off the 2023-2024 hockey campaign against Hobart College here at the Deb. For myself, Brooks, and our amazing crew, thank you for watching Port City Rising. Catch us on Halloween for our very next episode.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
The Kinda Late Show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty. The thought of turkey is just nauseating.
I think you're wrong, is what I think.
You think I'm wrong a lot of times.
I do think you're wrong a lot.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency.